All right, what is going on? I am back with another Chaser Knot. Today we're going to be looking at Twinflame Tyrant. Is a really fun card. When a spell or creature deals damage to opposing creature or opponent's planeswalker, double that damage. So the main thing that makes this card fun is that you can do a lot to double that damage. There's no cap on the amount of times you could do that damage, so you can really stack on damage really quickly here. So what I got to start with here is this Jaya deck. So this one, Twin Flame, Ill-Timed Explosion, is going to get you a lot of damage just right off the bat there. You can use Blasphemous Act to not only deal damage to your opponents and their creatures, but you can use it as fodder for Ill-Timed Explosion to do more damage. Chaos Warp and Hidetsugu Second Right kind of do the same thing. These are probably one of the more powerful just direct damage spells that we have in standard right now, so that's why I'm going with them. And yeah, let me just show you how this deck works. Um, it's not necessarily the most consistent deck, but when it works, it really goes off. So I'll show you how that works. Okay, we get Twinflame Tyrant. I'm going to save it for now until we can actually deal some damage, because the only problem with Twinflame Tyrant is that it doesn't have a lot of power on its own. It needs to be paired with other things, but that's okay. That's what we're going to be doing here. I want to get to our Hidetsugu Second Right, and then do double damage with it. Copy it with a Hellraiser if we can get it on the board. So, okay, yeah, cool. Got an extra swap. We will grab, I guess, a Blasphemous Act. I don't really need either of these, but that's okay. So, get another Hidetsugu. Do another 20 damage. See, get Guff down. Actually, we'll get our Cryptics down and then try and go for a Blasphemous Act. Okay, perfect. See what we can grab with the... Okay, Chaos Warp. Not bad. We can grab some things from their side. So we do 30 damage with that instead of 15. Gosh, I don't like anything they have. Kind of knew that was coming. That's all right. We want that Volt Strider down for sure. Guff Vanguard. Should I play it here? No, because we have to take this 4 swap. And I don't want to lose shields on it yet. Okay, well, we won anyway. But yeah, let's see if we can get to where we are using the ill-timed explosion. You can really tear down your opponent's hit points when you get one of those going correctly. Play that at the right time and you're doing close to 100 damage in this deck. So I want to see if I can do that. Nice. 2 5 swaps right away. Damn, into a third? That is great. Okay, we'll do ill-timed explosion. I'll show you how that goes. Oh, shoot. There is not a red match to be made. Can I hopefully cascade into one? Not really. I guess I'll go there. Oh, well, there you go. I guess we did. So that's already pretty solid damage there. And we get some cards to play with. See if we get the Hellraiser down. And maybe, I don't know. I don't know if grabbing an ill-timed explosion right now is really the best thing to do. That helps a bit. Maybe we'll just build up our side of the board a bit. We're still doing okay damage with just our little creatures here. Nice. Okay, we're going to grab an ill-timed explosion with Capricious Hellraiser. So 2 Blasphemous Acts. If we play the ill-timed explosion at the right time, that should win us the game, I think. Ah, shoot. The only problem here, though, is that Hellraiser will play after the Blasphemous Act. Okay, we could just mute those and then not worry about it, right? So we do 30. Hit him with an ill-timed explosion. And there you go. I kind of want to play this in PvE so that we can see how it goes without winning too quickly. That might be fun. Play this here in Fateful Showdown. Go down to the final boss. Play Jaya. Same deck. Okay, we get the Volt Strider down. Okay, we're going to save the Hellraiser for when we have things to actually play it with. We'll grab an ill-timed explosion, sure. Save our Hellraiser. I guess we don't get to save it. That's okay. Having those new cards in our hand is maybe better. Grab a Chaos Warp. Take care of whatever they're gonna play. With Volt Strider buffing our creatures, we get a lot out of that too. So there's a lot of cool stuff happening in this deck right now. See if I can grab an ill-timed explosion again. Nice. All right. This is going to be fun. So you can see exactly how much power we get out of playing Ill-Timed Explosion there. So that was 23 times 2, 46, plus 46, plus 26, I think. Was it 13? Or 16, no, actually, so plus 32. So there's a lot of power in that Ill-Timed Explosion there. Okay, let's see if we can grab another one. That would be fun. Yes. 2 Ill-Timed Explosions at them. Let's see what happens. We get a ton of red matches. Play another one. Shoot, that's not going to do much for us because we didn't have enough spells in our hand when we played it, but that's okay. Could play Lost Legacy. Actually, let's see if we can go into another Ill-Timed Explosion here. Sacrifice those spells that, frankly, we don't really need right now anyway. And you get some new ones. Oh, shoot. Okay, at least we have another Twinflame to play. Gonna save it. See if we can grab another Ill-Timed Explosion. Blasphemous Act is fine, though. Don't mind playing that. Do 30. Hit him for 20. If he plays a creature here, I'll shoot. Well, actually, we have another Tyrant ready to play here. So if we get him down, oh yeah, this is gonna win. Twinflame into Blasphemous into an Ill-Timed Explosion. And then we just win right here. So that was fast. A pretty big bodied boss there that we just shredded by playing just a bunch of burn spells with Twinflame Tyrant doubling everything we did. So definitely speeds up matches to play that with this deck. So let me see what else we can do here. Raw Leyline Prodigy. Hey, what's up, Roy? I'm just kind of brewing stuff with Twinflame here. I showed off the one that I've been playing lately. That's just kind of a fun one, but it's been a while. I mean, I was using him a lot before. I kind of got away from him because, I don't know, Redburn just wasn't my jam for a while, but we could do some interesting things here and just mess around and see what we can do. Double the double with Fire Servant. Oh, that's true, yeah. Could play that. What happens if you play Sulfim as well? Do they all double? Or which one's the one? There's a red dragon from PMA, right? That does stuff too. When you match a red support, deal X damage to target creature. I think it's this one. Match a red gem. Well, this, I don't know. I might want to try this one as well. I'll just throw Sulfim in here just to see what happens with it. Deal that when a spell you control deals damage to opposing target, deal that much damage to that target. So it should quadruple, right? And then if we want to really just pile on everything, we can do some gratuitous violence. Knowledge is power, and then we can just do some silly looping stuff. Hit him with the mother load. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea how well this deck is going to work. It's just more experimenting with what we can do with this combo here. Probably the card we needed the least right now. Flame Blast Dragon. As you can see, it's not a card I've played much with at all so far. Games have been giving us a lot of 5 matches lately. I'm not mad at that. Okay, he doubles that, which he should, so make sure that works. Yeah, just showcasing Twinflame. It's a fun one for sure. Yeah. Let's see. What can we do here? I really don't care for this Rawl's abilities other than the third one. That's pretty sweet. The triple damage. That is the one problem with this deck. The creatures are pretty susceptible to that happening. I actually prefer Squeaky Raw to this Raw. I have more fun with them. I think he's a little more versatile. We can do Follow the Bodies. Set him up with the 5 matches now. Yeah, that sucked. This was Raw 1. That would have killed him. Good with Raw 1. Yeah, definitely the only essential one. Twinflame down. Hopefully. I should have maybe played Ill-Timed Explosion with this deck, but I was just messing around. Dang it. What do we do here? Reset with Lock and Load. I would like to play that Follow the Bodies, but I don't know if I'll be able to get there. Will this do it? Okay, good. Perfect. And hit the mother load. Okay, that's fine. I probably should have put some defense into this deck. Oh well. Wasn't really thinking of it. So we'll lose this turn or the next, right? Yeah. But that's the thing about this strategy is you go too much all in with that, and then you leave yourself open to being destroyed by your opponent's side. Especially if they're wiping out your creatures and you've got like nothing going on your side. That's how testing goes. Yeah, pretty much. Guess we don't need. I do kind of want to try keep Solphim in there, and we'll do the blasphemous act and ill-timed explosion because that was fun. Where is it again? What's that from? Is it from? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is a good start. I think. I guess I could match into that. Okay, this is fine. Okay, let's grab that lock and load and play it. And then just make a gamble into what we will draw into. Okay, mystical teachings, that's good. Let's see if we can get into a blasphemous act. Hmm. Play another Follow the Bodies. This should get us into our blasphemous act. Perfect. Having MT would open so many doors for you or just in this deck? I guess I can play Follow the Bodies here. I really need Chaos Warp in here. So Solphim also doubles the damage there, I think. Okay. Oh, this will be fun. Do an ill-timed explosion, but the problem is for anyone who, for everyone who pulls it. Yeah, that is true. Discard the last card from your hand and then draw 2 cards. I will do that for this one. Get some mana. Okay. Okay, I don't want to lose any of those. I don't want to lose a mystical teaching. So I'm going to save that ill-timed explosion for later. Oh, well, I guess that did that. At least I'll stop losing the Solfim to the boom ships. Play another Follow the Bodies and get the rest of my cards with mana in them. Oh, dang. That was cool. So it looks like Solfim only triggers once a turn on that hit, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Still, that's a nice amount of damage. Yeah, that was cool. Did I have gratuitous violence in there? I forget. I did. Okay. Couldn't remember if it was triggering or not. I think it was. So that was all right. I didn't love that deck. Do fun stuff with. I don't know. I think the most fun stuff is doing dragon hockey things with it. So we'll go over to good old Quintorius. Played some dragons. Got Twinflame, Dragonhawk, and good old Imperial Hellkite. We could still play Ill-Timed Explosion and just use a bunch of spells here. Sort by cost. We get Blasphemous Act, Golden Wish, Raise the Pass, but do we have something? Oh, I know what we'll do. Instead of Imperial Hellkite, we will do Hoarding Dragon to put things into our graveyard that Raise the Pass can then pull out and do awful things with. Wild Research, Gratuitous Violence. Okay, this is a weird deck. I don't know if I've ever put these together in quite this way. Season. Oh, yeah, I should do Season of the Bold. Good call on that. What do I take out of here? Do we want to take out Gratuitous Violence? Okay, we'll do Gratuitous Violence. Season of the Bold. It's a 10 cost spell. So it won't do as much with Ill-Timed Explosion. Hey, Mark. Yeah, it is a very fun card. I'm just messing around right now, trying different things with it. But we're having a good time over here. Okay, Wild Research. Okay. Is that already? Okay, so we already got Wild Research now. Okay, we want the Volt Strider down. I think that's maybe the most important card to play right now. Though, wouldn't hurt to get a Twin Flame down right now either. Okay, good, good. Well done. 21, 23. Nice. Cooking up some homemade fried chicken. Nice. Okay, what's in our Golden Wish? Okay. Oh, yeah, we can grab a Volt Strider with Golden Wish. That's good. We will take that one out and trigger our Wild Research. Nice. Okay, we're starting to build up our Wild Research here. So I don't think Quint's third triggers off of Twin Flame, right? You don't think it should. Okay, we'll do Wild Research. Okay. It's getting there. It's doing fun stuff. Did I forget to hit his first? I can't remember. Dragonhawk has yet to make an appearance in this battle. I want that on the board. Dang. I think we lost our Wild Research as well. He's actually kind of helping me by putting so many of my spells in my graveyard because once I get a Wild Research back, it's going to be doing all the awesome things. So let's get rid of all that he thought he was doing. Aw, that sucks. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's play Raise the Past and see if we can get some of our creatures back here. Okay, nice. Cool. 23, good start. Was hoping that, okay, no, that's better. Twin Flame down first makes the Dragonhawk that much stronger. Does work with Pier. That was going to be my grand finale for this showcase. Okay, well, we win here, so it doesn't matter. I was definitely not playing my loyalty abilities optimally this battle. I think I was just playing around with the spells, and so I wasn't paying enough attention to what I could have been doing there. So you run another battle with this card and or with this deck and see how it goes. But there was something. Oh, okay, no, you said season already, so never mind. I thought there was something that we wanted to try with this card or with in this deck, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Um, no, we'll just actually what I would want is some lifelink. or gaining life. Gaining life is fine too. So we can do temp with bunnies, classic. Well, actually, bunnies with Twin Flame would be a very solid pairing, actually. I'm going to save my bunnies, get a golden wish, hit the ability. Should get a Volt Strider down. Okay, Dragon Hawk. Dragon Hawk into season. See if we get there. Let's see. If we can draw into Twin Flame, that might be cool. There's Hoarding Dragon. Still have yet to see Twin Flame. That's the one thing about using Quintorius, especially as um, first ability. You sometimes won't see cards that you feel like you should be seeing for a long time. It's because you're putting them into your exile. So if you play something like Connecting the Dots, it's probably going to be a little more um, consistent in getting the pieces out, even when you're using his abilities there. You can also use Aurelia's Vindicator to get your other permanents out. Okay, we want the Twin Flame. Don't want the Hoarding Dragon. Okay, let's see if we can ramp into bunnies. We might actually. Oh yeah, there we go. Not that it will matter at this point, but still. So that 86, you can double it. Oh, well, we won anyway. Yeah, dots, assemble the players, anything like that. So maybe we'll tweak this deck a bit to put those in there. Take out some of these other cards. We won't need bunnies. I don't think we need Season of the Bold, to be honest. We'll take Hoarding Dragon out and put in Hellraiser instead. Hellraiser. What else do we want here? Still want Wild Research. But dots and players are going to be key for getting our creatures in, even when we're losing them um, to other things or just not drawing into them. They really need a new story bit in this game. Oh man, yes they do. Or at least a Mortal Kombat tower where you face all planeswalkers. Uh, well, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like a training grounds, but kind of like uh, um, what do you call it? Like a sudden death tournament sort of thing. That would be fun. I think that would be an interesting new event in the game. Problem is, it's so easy to win in this game that you're going to get ridiculous amounts of wins before people lose. I mean, you could just build a deck that never loses, really, and it you're pretty much only going to lose to a bad starting hand or bad draws a lot of times. So I'm not totally sure if that would work, but it is an interesting idea. Huh, still nothing in my thing to copy, huh? Okay, well, let's get rid of some of these things. Don't need that. Don't need raise the past because there's nothing in my graveyard. Okay, Dragonhawk, that's good. Definitely wanted that. Do some wild research. And see if we get there. No. Hmm. That's fine. Wipe him out with Blasphemous Act. Do 30 to everyone. Building up that damage with Dragonhawk. True. Still, if they made it like you face off against all single color walkers and two color, you mean like as a ladder of like starts off easy and then just gets progressively harder? I mean, that's kind of what they're trying to do with Trial of the Plains, but they just start you out with hard mode basically by virtue of what you end up um, facing in the battles anyway, because it's kind of just it's a steep cost, so nobody wants to mess around and play decks that don't win quickly. But if there was a little bit lower stakes and you just you get more and more prizes, like prizes scale up as the ladder as you move up the ladder, I think that's a cool idea. Hmm. Oh, that's interesting. Did double damage with what's that card? Uh, Eliminate the competition or something like that. Yeah. So he took double the damage because my dude was still on the board for playing that. Nice. Okay. Blasphemous Act. Maybe a Golden Wish. Ooh, nice. That was a solid amount of ETB damage. Oh, yeah, and then we win there. So, Relive the Past is an awesome card. Um, this deck wasn't really optimized for that, but it works great when you're playing against uh, an opponent who's running heavy removal and your creatures have a lot of enter the battlefield effects. Dinner is done. Thank you for the stream. See you in Discord. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm actually going to wrap up here in a bit anyway. So appreciate you hanging out. Also appreciate you, Mark, with your thoughts as well. But let's see. At the point where I'm only using common and uncommon cards to challenge myself. It's a fun card. Yeah, it is a fun card. Yeah, that's cool. You're just running them in training grounds, or are you actually playing in ranked events with commons and uncommons? So, both. Oh, cool. Wow, that is a challenge. All right, so yeah, in conclusion, I do think this is a chase card just because it's just so much fun. I mean, sure, it's not like going to necessarily enable more card advantage or anything like that, but it just speeds up wins, especially when you play it with spells. I think doing spell heavy decks with it and just burning your opponent way faster makes for a really interesting and fun play style. Um, it's one of those cards where I don't necessarily think to play it in most decks, but I do think it's a really fun and a card worth messing around with for sure, at the very least. But I pulled a bunch of these on the first day, so it kind of made sense that I got around to playing it a lot. So I pretty much only just shared a few little things you could do with it, but there's a lot more. I didn't pair it with green and red, for example, because green already has so much crazy um, strength in the powers of the creatures. So doubling a creature that's already at 100 power isn't necessarily going to do a lot more for you, or I should say like 150, which is actually pretty easy to get to nowadays with what's in standard now. So but yeah, if mono red is kind of your thing, if you like to play with a lot of red spells, raw spell slinging and all that, this card is a lot of fun. I should have tried playing it with Vance too. That might be a good one because you're going to double the damage there. But yeah, there's plenty more that you can mess around with this card, and I look forward to seeing what other people end up doing with it. But yeah, that's just what I like to do here. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a chase card. So have fun with it if you pull it, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.